Oh, hey there once again, and welcome to yet another video. And today we're gonna try to install Windows Chicago build 267, but with a minor difference. This time I'm gonna do that on Linux and show the whole procedure. As it's a VM, I don't have anything to hide regarding folder structure, so I can show the whole process because it's a clean install. There's pretty much nothing in it. It's just pure Arch Linux with GNOME. Yeah, I know, it's a shame. I should have been using i3 Window Manager, but as I want to make a very fast and sort of clear walkthrough of how to install the build, I prefer to just go with GNOME because it kind of, it kind of reminds a little bit of Windows, while i3 doesn't. So it's gonna be pretty much the same process regarding file management and shit. So yeah, that's why I went with GNOME. And for you Linux guys, it must hurt, I know, because most of you guys hate GNOME, and I respect you guys. Anyway, let's get straight to the point, which is running the emulator. So if you are on Linux and you installed it and it took like hours compiling, you gotta just type PCem on the terminal and it's gonna launch. Okay, it takes a little bit, but there you go. Here's PC emulator, just like the Windows version that I never could show you guys because I usually hide my desktop. I just show the window itself, the emulator window, but this time I'm gonna show the whole thing. Let me just get this away, view exclusive mode. So as you guys can see, it's a VM. So yeah, let's go. Let's make a new computer here. Let's go to add Windows Chicago 267. Alright, so you click OK. And now it's where we get the settings right. So it's gonna be in, holy shit, there's a bunch of them BIOSes. I don't remember some of those. Okay, it seems like the next version I'm using is a little more updated, but still, this is not the mobile we are using. Sorry, I took the wrong one. There you are, socket 7. We're gonna go with a Pentium 90 megahertz. Sounds good enough for Windows Chicago. Let's go with 16. No, 32 actually. I want to go with something overkill because like I was reading some old mags from the 90s and turns out 16 was already pretty dope. Was averaging like $3K back then. So 32 was like supreme overkill. Was 4K, 4 grand and above. So it was like a 1080 rig today, for that matter, like a 32 gig RAM computer with an i7 and shit. So it was around the same ballpark. But anyway, let's go with 32 gigs of RAM, mags of RAM, sorry. Not uncheck this synchronized time to host clock. You don't want that. You want the complete opposite of that, because you have to change the BIOS date, and if you let this on, it won't let you change the BIOS date. So yeah, keep that in mind. For the graphics card, I'll go with the Sang ET4000AX because it's compatible with Windows Chicago. It's straight off the box. You don't have to install any drivers. It just works. So that's what we're going with now. Speed. Let's go fast. I hope it works because it's a VM, so it might be a bottleneck here. Hopefully not. I really don't want that happening. You know, a bottleneck wouldn't be fun at all, but whatever. Yeah, let's go with Voodoo graphics. Why not? I mean, actually, let's not go with Voodoo. Not now, because I don't know if that's gonna mess up with the settings, because like the first time I tried, it was just the same graphics card without the Voodoo graphics. So yeah, Sound Blaster 2.0. I think the system reads that automatically. It just, you know, it's compatible. So I'm just gonna go with this one. LPT device, let's not use that because it's gonna beep all the fucking time. Whenever the CPU goes below 100%, it's gonna beep. I did that, I tried that, and it was beeping all the fucking time, so no, let's not. Yeah, standard IDE drive, CD-ROM 24 times. We gotta make a new hard drive. Let's make one. It could be small, it doesn't matter. The system's pretty small. Let's just make it a little bigger than that. 700 cylinders. Okay, that's more than enough, I imagine, for the system. So we're gonna call it choose 67, which is the build. Oh shit! Wait a second. There. Oh, we gotta save it first. It's not like on Windows, but that's all right. Documents. Let's save it like choose 67. Save. There you go. Custom type. Okay. So it's gonna make the drive. It's gonna take a little bit. Okay. Remember to partition. That's all right. This drive D is gonna be a CD-ROM, drive E is gonna be a CD-ROM, and drive F is gonna be a CD-ROM. Yeah, I got 3 CD-ROM drives. You guys will know why later on. So mouse, well, it's Microsoft. Yeah, this one's okay. Standard joystick, network. Yeah, we could go with some networking. I don't think it would work, but hey, we could try. Why not? What if it works? You know, it would be fun. So here we have the socket, the CPU, which is a Pentium 90. It's saying a graphics card, sound blaster. The disk is set. We got all set, so we can finally power on this baby boy. And of course, initially, okay, the speed's okay, so my CPU is handling that pretty well. We gotta open the BIOS and change the BIOS date. Okay, that's very important step. You gotta bear that in mind. Standard setup. So let's check the BIOS date that we are supposed to. It's 22/11/1994, November 22/1994. So here we change it to November. Oh shit! There you go. 22. Bingo. And wow, it's blinking a little bit. What's going on? 1994. There you go. Back in time a little bit, just a tiny bit, so we can save and quit. Good. So now we have the settings. Time to get the boot disk in there. Change drive A. It's in downloads. Where's my downloads folder? Oh my god. Windows. There you go. That's the boot disk. Disk boot failure, of course. I forgot you. Alright, so system hard reset. Now it's gonna bring us to the Windows 95 setup. And we're gonna just use that to wipe the disk, of course. We're not gonna install Windows 95, it's Windows Chicago. But we gotta wipe the disk first before actually, you know, load the drive, even though it doesn't matter. Okay, I think that's the wrong boot disk. Shit. Okay, that's bad news. Let's see, allbootdisks.com. Is that it? Yeah, it is. Windows 95 boot. Windows 95 A and B. What do you mean with A and B? Let's go with this one. Let's save. It's a raw disk image. I hope that's the one that works. Oh, actually, that could work. Let's see. F disk. Oops. So here's F disk. And let's make a partition. Create primary. Yeah. Okay, shut down Windows before restarting. Must be formatted. You must restart your system. Okay, shut down Windows before restarting. Let's restart now. So system hard reset. So that's the magic that happens under the hood, which I don't usually show. You guys just get to see the black screen, the BIOS screen. So that's usually what goes on. Alright, so now we have to load. It doesn't matter regarding CD-ROM setup, but turns out we have to use a CD for Windows Chicago, so it does make sense that we have this inside. But I should have went with the 6.22 boot image instead, because it doesn't even, it just works straight off the box. The CD-ROM driver is built in, I think, because it just reads the CD. It doesn't matter much. Now we go format C. And now it's gonna ask if we wanna wipe the disk, and yes, we wanna wipe the disk. Of course, we wanna wipe the disk. Drive C will be lost. I don't mind. Yeah, let's give it a name. Let's call it IHC. Yeah. So we have volume serial number there. We have everything set. We can finally drive D is the CD, as you can see. So CD-ROM load image. It's under downloads 95. There you go. That's the one. Open, and now we can just switch to D and read. Okay, so as you can see, there is a bunch. I think it's Win setup. It could be. No. Install. No. Win95. We have to try a lot until we find. Alright, what about i386? No, there's no i386 this time. Okay. What about setup? Oh, there you go. We got it. So, like, every build's different. One is DOS setup. This one is setup.exe, as you can see. Warning, you don't have your... Okay. Okay, go on. So, my mouse is not working, which is a little concerning. Why is it not working? I agree to the terms of the agreement. Okay. Let's try to install without the mouse. Next. Next. So it's gonna retrieve set of information. It's gonna check components. We're gonna go with a typical name. I'm just gonna use the keyboard, not like we need. Oh shit, beta site ID. Okay. Let's see if there's a fix to the mouse issues. Goes crazy clicking similar Linux. And going to choose Control it's used by some stuff. Control would be nice since that's what VMware uses. In my opinion, would should make the hotkey configurable. So OS, of course, I'm jumping around. Middle mouse. Okay, that's not Linux. Sorry, my bad. Latest revision. So how can we fucking use 12? I wish I could use the mouse. It doesn't let me use the mouse. A couple files. Quick. Okay, how do we get it to work? Alternate way to get out of mouse capture. So yeah, no luck so far. Something wrong. Okay, that's a problem. That's a big problem. Not like we need the mouse anyway, because like back in those old days in the 90s, the mouse was just an accessory. You know, it wasn't like a must like it is today. Like, oh, you can live without a mouse in 2018. But like back then, you could go pretty damn well with a keyboard. I remember one day when I broke my mouse and I had to use my computer without a mouse for a week, and it was all fine. I could do it. Fucking hell, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't read my mouse. There's no fix for that, apparently. Maybe it's a missing library or something. That happens a lot with Linux. I'm gonna try and find a fix later on, but the point here is to install the system, so we gotta get the key. Where's the key? There you go, builds. It's 186349. Okay, I just wish you wouldn't minimize. Oh, there you go. So that's better. 186349. Can we? How do we? Oh, okay. It kind of works. But I can't move the mouse, but I can click. That's a good sign. 94730 FB 34. So far so good. We can proceed with the install without the mouse, but it would be better if we could actually network adapter. Yeah, let's see if we do have network. But it's going pretty quick. The VM is handling that like a champ. It's taking that like a champ, as you can see. 100% speed, pretty damn fast for a VM. Surprisingly well. I thought it wouldn't happen, because even though I know it might sound dumb, like, oh, come on, emulating old hardware mustn't be a hard deal, but it is. It's actually a very, very, very demanding task, because emulating them old slow clocks is not as easy as it seems. It's very demanding, and that gets worse when it takes DirectX into account, and those, you know, gaming, old gaming, when it gets into that part, when it gets into rendering graphics and shit, the clocks get all crazy, and it's very demanding. Because in PCem, like most of the processing is done by the CPU, of course, so the CPU takes charge of most of the CPU part, and the graphics card only helps a little with the rendering, I think, when you're playing games and shit, but most of the loads is CPU based. It's CPU bound. Windows components, yes, sure. Startup, no, I don't want. Okay, we can proceed without the mouse. I just wish we could use it. Would be fun. But hey, we can just drag the disk file to Windows and use the VM in there. See, it's a smart way to fix that little problem with the mouse. Not like we have to, I mean, we're not forced to do that in Arch Linux. You know, we just drag the disk file when we are done with the install, and we can finally mess around with the VM on Windows. Perks of using VMs, you know. But I just wish I could use the mouse. Look at that, so sad. Is there an option? I wonder. Maybe there's an option to like use the mouse. Miss, no. Screenshot, take screenshot. Nah, there's no option. Format, flash screen, output level, there's buffer length, sounds, format, no. Toggle full screen, render driver, full screen mode, OpenGL, software, scale, toggle full screen, remember size, position, disk, system. Well, it doesn't seem like we have an option, which is kind of sad, but hey, we can live without it. We don't need a mouse. You know, we're old school boys. We know our way around the system. Yeah, let's finish. Okay, that's when it restarts. Disk near floppy disk drive, remove. Okay, disk, eject. Okay, click OK to restart. There you go. Without this, boys, look at that. Just look at that. We're nailing it. We're fucking nailing it. If only I could use my mouse. Please wait. My setup prepares your Windows environment. Oh boy. Well, think about bright side. It doesn't take as long as Windows 10 takes while setting up. Windows now setting up your hardware. Please wait. Hell yeah. Okay, can we use the mouse now? No. Not yet. Have to figure that out. Maybe it's a permission setting. Maybe it's a matter with Linux. Maybe it's just not letting me control VM for some reason. Not a VM, because this is not an hypervisor. God damn it. It's an emulator, but still, you know, we can't control the emulator. Oh shit. Come on. No, 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 no. I don't have a printer. How do we cancel that? Okay, how are we supposed to just now? I don't want that. Oh, there you go. You must restart your computer. Yes. Let's restart. Holy. Okay. Is that a kernel panic? That does look like a kernel panic. Oh shit. Excuse me, what the fuck was that? And we still can't close. Okay. So here we are. Welcome to Windows. If only we could use the mouse, you know. It would be fun. It would be pretty cool if we could use the mouse. I would love that. But okay, that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Shit, I'm locked up now. That's it, guys. So the system is installed. I'm sorry about not being able to do a lot with the system because, you know, we can't even move the mouse around. There might be a fix. Hopefully there is. It's probably a dependency, something that I'm missing on Arch Linux. But as you guys can see, I made it all clear, the whole procedure this time, instead of hiding the system part, the folder part, and messing around with files, obtaining the files. So now I made it all clear and transparent so that you guys could see how it goes, how it works, how the magic happens. So yeah, the only problem here, the only downside is that we can't use the mouse, but hey, we got it installed, that's what matters. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe and leave a like if you wish. It's up to you, but you know, that would be cool. And thank you a lot for watching to this very point. And yeah, that's it. Goodbye and take care. And now we Control Alt and end the video. Bye bye.